Hello, in this presentation I'm going to discuss the creation and evaluation of large language model cells in Jupyter Chatbooks for the Raku kernel of Jupyter. So you can install the corresponding package Jupyter Chatbook from the Zeph ecosystem or from GitHub. So before going further with the presentation, I would like to mention that there are three other ways of interacting with large language models in chatbooks. The most important one, I would say, is the notebook-wide chats. So you have different cells in the notebook and they all correspond to the same chat. If you want, or if you prefer, you can have several chats in the same notebook. Programmatically more convenient is to use large language model functions or chat objects. We're not discussing these other three. We're only discussing the interaction with the large language model services through cells in this presentation. All right, so I'm going to be using this example notebook in the Visual Studio Code integrated development environment. So I'm going to make a cell here. Let's start with OpenAI, and I'm going to dictate what is the population of Brazil, and presumably we're getting some result. Similarly with Palm, I'm using a slightly different notation here, and this shouldn't be plain text. This should be Perl, say, right? Something like that. Then we had this magic line is being color coded, and so I'm going to dictate again. Generate randomly 5 dog names. So this didn't parse randomly, I guess. All right, so I can put some parameters here. For example, I can say that I want 2 results, and so we can see we get this 2 sequences of 5. If I want, I can specify the format to be JSON, and then we're going to get the result in JSON format. If I see the full result here, we can see what we get this candidates array with 2 records. All right, so we can specify other parameters here, like say temperature, authorization keys, and so forth. So more interestingly, I'm going to generate images with using DALL-E. This is the OpenAI service. I'm going to dictate again. Inkblot images of alligators in a storm. This was going well. So the biggest museum outside of Spain of the artist DALL-E is in St. Petersburg, Florida, and Florida recently had some big storm coming through it in that area. All right, so let's specify further that we want white ink and on a black canvas. Using white ink over a black canvas. And so let's see what is going to happen. Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right, so this is it. One important detail. So when I create the cells, right, the authorization keys taken from the operating system environment. So by default, if you don't specify authorization key, the key is being looked for in the operating system environment, so you can specify your API keys there. Alternatively, you can specify them here. This for OpenAI, Palm, or DALL-E, you can specify the auth key to be here in the magic cell, whatever it is. But in my opinion, much more convenient is to use the operating system environment. Okay, this is it. Thank you.